Welcome back, guys. So as you know, the build now complete. We have an electrician for do his part. Okay, I haven't been wired as yet because the computer, this fifth gen, come with an immobilizer system, and I didn't purchase the box, the immobilizer box, or the key with the engine. So the electrician has the computer now, and he might try to take off the chip, immobilizer chip, off of the circuit board and clear the immobilizer, because you know without the immobilizer clear, the car can't start. So that way I wait pan right now to get the motor start. So in the meantime, I'm gonna do some other little conversion of my own on it. So for the Trace GT owners them, you know, we have that is running top mount intercooler. You know, then intend for heat soak after, if you like the track days, or you know, some sporty driving, you know, you will get heat soak. So I have made a DIY heat shield to try keep down the temperature, and the intercooler, which you see is right here in that gold plated colored shield, which was made from an aluminum sheet metal. You know, aluminum kind of cool down the heat faster than metal. So this is one step to try to keep down the heat from the intercooler being heat soak. So you know, you do your measurements and custom it to how you want it, and then I use heat tape to wrap it to try keep down the temperature even more. See? So this is how I convert mine. So you know, the little factory piece that come into it won't really provide much shield. So this is my DIY heat shield for the intercooler, just to try keep down temperature. So I make sure that it cover all of the area the intercooler going across. Okay, you know, the manifold sits right there, and then you know the heat from the engine itself. So that is one step to try eliminate the heat soak of the intercooler. Now today I've formulated a plan now to convert something else that I have never been seen done on a turbo engine, especially the Trace turbo. I am going to say I'm the first one to do this because I've never seen it done before, but if it is out there on the internet, well, so be. But I haven't seen it as yet, so I'm going to say I'm the first one to do this conversion. So what I'm going to do today now, I'm going to make a water cooler for the turbo. That is what I'm installing today, a water cooler for the turbo. I've never seen someone install a water cooler for the turbo on a Trace GT motor. Maybe it's there and I haven't seen it yet, but that is my aim for today. So I'm going to install a water cooler that help to keep down the temperature on the turbo, because you know turbo business going where you get at. I already have an oil cooler in place. You see the oil cooler here? I already have an oil cooler because this turbo use oil and water to cool it. So here I have an oil cooler to aid with cooling of the oil that go into the turbo. And I'm installing a water cooler. Here you can see the water cooler, and this water cooler is nothing fancy. A simple heat core. It's a simple heat core from the Toyota Corolla here, CM100, which is this that use the hot water system to go into the vehicle. So this one is the mock-up one. So this is just a simple heat core from the AC system you used to get the hot heat inside the vehicle. Nothing fancy, no eBay, nowhere. Like this one here, no, this one is a max speeding oil cooler. But this is nothing fancy. A simple take this from a heat core and you build a water cooler from it. Cause you know it's really the hot water from the engine run through this to give you the heat inside the vehicle. So this is where now I'm going to use it to cool the water that go into the turbo. So I'm going to take the line from the cooler side of the engine, that is this one right here. You can see this one right here. I'm going to take this line, send it into the water cooler, because this is the line that goes into the turbo. So I'm going to send this line through the water cooler, and which is this one here, and then it will return up here on the hot side. This here is the hot side coming back from the turbo. So what I'm going to do is put this one through the water cooler, take it back and run it from the water cooler here. I can't see it, maybe I won't see it. Let's see if I can get a view. So here now, this one now I'm going to send it back here, so when the water go through the water cooler, it come back cooler and go into the turbo here to keep it cool. So that's basically what I'll be doing with this conversion now. And you know, I'll cool the turbo and water cool the turbo, so I'm just trying to see how best and how cool I can keep this turbo to keep it alive for some time until I'm ready for upgrade. So that's what I'll be doing today, installing a water cooler. If you look down here, you see it. Let's see if I can see it down there in the bumper. There it is, into the bumper there. So I'm going to install the lines and run it to the water system. So that's what I'll be doing today. So this turbo is going to be cool, or should be cooler than factory. Alright. Okay, so here is how it's going to be done now. So the lines from the water cooler are bigger than the one on the turbo. So what I do is get a welder to mark up this, and I'm going to spray it with some spray with a black paint. So, and then now I reduce it to this size. It is reduced to this size to fit the hose. So you see here I have the hose to go on the water cooler, and then it's reduced down to the size of the hose to the turbo. So that's basically how I do it. So here's the hose for both sides. So I'm going to measure and cut each side and start marking it up. Yes guys, so here's a better view of what I am about to do. Here's a better view of what I'm about to do. So down here now, you see I have the two ends. So I'm going to use the top one for the water coming in and the lower one to use it going out. So there you have it. There you have it. So I'm going to get the lines connected and show you the process as it goes by. Yes guys, so there you have it now. There you have it. Both lines connected. Run through the firewall, down through the frame here. And we have them coming up here now. So we're gonna attach these ends and finish this water cooler setup. So yes guys, after a lot of fiddling and wiggling, we have the two lines connected through the frame here. Come out back over here. You see, this one is from the cool side, this is from the, and this goes into the turbo. So come on there, and there you have it. So here's the line going back into the water cooler, and this one is the one coming from the cool side around here. So that's the whole installment of this water cooler. So let's see when we get it started how effective it will be. It should work though. Should provide some form of cooler water to go into the turbo. Yeah. So that's our little video on installing our bumper water cooler. Yeah, that's it. There you have it. Nothing special but a heater core. So as soon as we get it started, we will, hopefully it will bring some cooler water to the turbo, make the turbo live a little longer. Yeah, remember, here is the heater core, nothing special. Toyota Corolla heater core, nothing special. Alright guys, remember to like, share and subscribe to continue seeing features on this car and this channel. Yeah man. Alright guys, we're gonna close out here. So like, share and subscribe. Continue to see more videos on this channel. Out.